それではインタビューさせていただきます。
Well, can we begin our interview now?
Let's be just about how long?
How long can you allow it?
Hour,
Half an hour?
2 hours take, I think, to hold it. But you know, 3, what, yeah, that's what I don't know.
How long did you say you did it?
That's a 2 hours take.
2 hours take. Yes, indeed.
I didn't know how long.
Don't go on những cái form of tiếp tục lại và đều in mặt được.
And will that be enough time for?
Oh yes, sure.
Well, whatever you use it, if I just want to have enough tape.
Oh, I see. Thế là cần mình phải hỏi.
You need to speak to what? No, I can't test it.
Phil, hey, em có gì? Mong muốn đi vào imutano.
Or I have said the reason for him coming here to interview you.
それで、それではインタビューに入りたいと思いますが、私たちのドラフモーション監督知識は非常にやはり限られたものであると思いますので、必要な質問がありましたら、その点はご関与ください。
Our knowledge that we have in Japan is quite limited because of the lack of news of young movement here. So if we ask you some rude questions, you will allow us, you will forgive us.
No, that's all right. Ask any question you like.
どの質問でも。
それではまずあなたの主張をお伺いしたいと思います。これはできるだけ正確に正確なことを知りたいためでもあり。
In order to know the fact, you'd like to know first of all the things that you advocate in your movement.
I would like to give you a little summary of our work. First of all, I am a divine appointed person. I'm not a person that have picked up some kind of program on my own cause. I'm divinely sent to warn my people for the destruction of the white race. Yeah, Americans, especially number one. And since my people are here, right in the midst of them, God has asked me to warn them to join on to their own kind and separate themselves from the white man, because he is going to destroy him, the white race. And America's number one. He said he would destroy America's first, and the others later on, but America's goes first. All the American people that is in Asia and Africa, he will have them brought back here, and there will be the death of all of them. And my work is to warn my people of this destruction that is now coming to America, and to teach them the knowledge of stop.
To teach white people.
Teach black people the knowledge of stop, and to clean them up and reform them. My work is to reform them. They has been following the white man for 400 years, and they do as he said do, and he has led them astray, and has gotten them practicing evil and filth. And my work is to reform them, make them fit for the acceptation of better society of people in the world.
第一番目にですね、自分は何も自分だけの目的のためにね、この地にあるのではなくてね、クリストが提言された地にあるわけだ。 それがまあ第一番目に言ってもらいたいことだね。で第二番目まで、その運動の目的というのは白色人種のを滅ぼすことになるのであると。それで白色人を滅ぼす場合に、まず一番にはこのアメリカを滅ぼすね。そして次第に全世界の白色人種をですね滅ぼすということにあると。Did you say that you were going to bring all the white people from all parts of the world to this land?
All the Americans that is living in other parts of the earth, Asia, Africa, the island of the sea. He said he'd gather them all, bring them back here to kill them here.
全世界におるね、白色人種をね、全部そに連れてくる。それアメリカ人ですよ。まだアメリカ人から始めたけどね。そして、この国において殺してしまう。これが目標とするところであると。ね。それからもう一つはですね、この今の時代にですね、適するような生活をね、このマイティと言われてるんですね。自分たちの民族がすることができるようにですね、改革をする、教育をして改革をする。
キリスト教についてはどういう考えを
What is your opinion of Christianity?
The white man's organized religion, they enslave black people. I don't accept it as being a divine religion. It is a religion that was organized by white people for the purpose of deceiving black people with to control and rule the black people under that religion. Christianity is a religion, their fundamental principles of belief is contrary to the divine principles of God. Their principles of belief is first a belief in God the Father, second the Son, third a Holy Ghost, and that they ascribe sonship with God. We don't believe in God having a son. He don't need a son. He's not married, and he don't need a son. So to charge him with getting a son by Mary out of wedlock, then he's considered to have committed an act of adultery, since the divine law teaches against getting children out of wedlock. So they charges God with that. And it is backed by the power of the Western white imperialistic people, and Rome is the capital of it, and it is a complete religion of the white people. We believe in Islam. We believe in God being one. We believe His prophet is one. Prophet. We believe in His prophet as one. In the last day, He has a prophet with Him in the resurrection of the dead. We believe in Him as Muhammad. What? And He didn't write all is good. And we believe that in the judgment of the world. We believe in the judgment.
Judgment.
Yes, sir. And the resurrection of the dead. But we actually believe that we are the dead, mentally dead, that must be resurrected twice. The so-called American Negro, who is not a Negro, it's a thing white slave masters give it. His real name is he's a member of the black man of Asia from a tribe in that nation by the name of Shabazz. Shabazz. You spell Shabazz.
Could I interrupt you? Each. キリスト教というのはね、大体この神の意志にね、この反するものであると私は思っているとね。父御子御霊というね、God Father Holy Ghost という信仰をやってるけれどもね、これは結婚もしないですね、間から生まれてきたものの言うことを信ずることであってですね、私たちはついていけないと。また後で詳しく聞いてください。よくわかんない。これは。そして、もう一つはですね、自分たちはイスラムを信ずると。その、神の神判とですね、そして、リザレクションので、ね、死人の、復活ですね。これを私たちは信ずると。キリストの言う、この God Father Holy Ghost ではなくてですね、一つの神と、一つの神というものを信ずるというわけですね。You spoke about people being mentally dead. What do you mean by that? Your people are mentally dead now?
Mentally dead to the knowledge of self and their kind and God and the devil. They don't know these in reality.
そしてね、今はですね、自分の民族というのはですね、自分自身ということを知らない、自分自身に対する民族ではない、それからですね、神のことを知らない、それから死のことも知らないですね。で、この死ぬで死ぬってですね、民族、自分の民族意識がないと、それから神様ですね、の意識がない、それから死のことを知らないという。まあ、本当はですね、ニグロと言っておられる、一般に言われてるけどもですね、それはそうじゃないというわけですね。その言葉は、まあ、悪色人種がつけた言葉であってですね、実際はこう、シャバースという言葉が本当なんだとはね、民族は、それでですね、そのように知らないからね、自分たちの民族というのは、今、精神的に死んでいるということが言えると。これをですね、改革して、ちゃんと意識を持ったですね、人たちに仕上げていくのが、一つの目標だとですね。Now he has a question.
今まで私たちは、ブラックホール人が白人社会からの絶点を強く主張しているというふうにお伺いしていましたけれども、今、モハメドさんの主張と伺いますと、さらに一方進んで、白人を滅ぼすことであるとおっしゃったけれども、絶点とするということよりも、滅ぼすというの方が正しい考えなのか。さらに前よりも強く考えを変わりになったということです。
We have been told in Japan that the aim of black Muslims here is the separation of your people from the white folks. But since we have heard what you said now, your aim is really not only to separate yourselves from white people, but to destroy the white people. Does that mean that your theory has changed, or it has always been the same?
We must be separated from the American white people. We have been here under them as slaves for 400 years. They have mistreated us. They have beaten and killed us night and day. For the duration of that time, 400 years, we are still deprived of justice in America. We are not looked upon only as a human being. We don't have the rights of a human being here, not to think over civil rights. And we are asking for total separation. And if America doesn't wish to return us, if America doesn't wish to return us where we came from, then I am asking America to separate some of this territory where that we can live in a part of it to ourselves, set up our own borderline, and live and build a civilization like we want, and not as he wants. And that we believe that he is obligated, should be, to finance us and that which we will not be able to produce for the next 25 years after total separation in some part of the earth that we can call our own country. He supports us there.
And he has to support you.
Yes. Until we are able to produce the needs of our people.
今ちょっと具体になっておりませんところがありますけれどもね、アメリカはここ400年間の間ですね、この我々の種族をですね、全く奴隷としてですね、虐待し、殺してきたと。この間ですね、人間の正義というものは全然認められなかったしですね、人間としての権利も全然認めてもらえなかったというわけですね。それで、まずですね、我々はもう全然ですね、彼らと分からぬことを主張するわけだというわけですね。So you are thinking of going back to Africa if America takes care of that?
If America will return us back to Africa, that's just fine. We will go. In the part owned by the Muslims, we can't carry Christian believer from here. We all have to be Muslims to return to Africa or Arabia, Pakistan, any of those Muslim countries. We have to be Muslim. And the Christians stay here with the Christian for the whites. You see.
それでですね、彼らがね、白人たちが連れてきたところのアフリカとかですね、あるいは他の海峡国、例えばですね、アラビアとかパキスタンとかいうところにですね、戻してもらえるならそれでもいいというわけですね。でそれで結構だけれどもですね、もし戻さないならばですね、このアメリカの国土においてですね、一部を我々に対してそこで独立した、その独特のですね、文化文明をですね、築き上げることをですね、させてもらわないかんと。そしてこれはですね、白人の援助が必要だと。最初に25年ぐらいですね、援助をしてもらって、そしてその後ですね、独立したところの文明をですね、築き上げるというふうに目標にしていると。Esto todo se trasciende could you describe a little bit more about the destruction or killing of white folk, as you mentioned before?
As I said in the beginning, that God has revealed to me it's his purpose to destroy America. The time of all white people is up as ruling powers over dark, brown, yellow, and red races. His time is up. He was to live only 6,000 years on our planet and rule us under evil, to try the original people under a ruler of evil. He was made a devil from the very beginning. Yes. He was made a devil and was taught tricks how to trick the original dark people into believing a life for truth and truth for life, and to divide them and put one against the other so that he could rule them. That's what he has been successfully doing with us here in America and in parts of Africa. And most all over the world, wherever he gets hold of that particular people under Christianity, he deceives them. And that people automatically becomes a subject of his. And God says to me that he will destroy this country in one day. And that, he said once it would be destroyed in 12 hours. And
Be destroyed in 12 hours.
in 12 hours. And I asked how. He said it's like kind of sorcery into gravity, causing the exploding of the atom. For
Can
America.
you say that again, please?
A shortage into gravity, and that will cause the exploding of all the atoms over North America and turn it into a complete flame of fire. As far up as air goes, it will be in a flame. And he said it will burn for 390 years.
It might sound. It turns to me now, but I that always a right back.
God
will destroy this part of the world, the whole world.
No, it's just America alone.
Right, cutting a shortage on gravity.
Cutting a shortage, causing a shortage
Yeah.
into gravity. Like a shortage in the electric,
Yeah.
and that will explode all the atoms
Yeah.
over the continent and turn it into a fine still air. Come a flame.
それでですね、雲の、I have tried to translate this theory. 神様はですね、自分に啓示をされたというんですね。啓示をされたんだよ。それはね、アメリカを、殺すようにと。もうすでにですね、過去6000年にもわたってですね、白人は、その自分たちをですね、奴隷として、非常なひどい扱いをしてきたという、それでですね、いろんな悪辣な手段でですね、虐待してきたわけだけれどもですね、その中には、彼らを黒人たちをですね、一緒に住んでいるところをですね、鍛えて、そしてその別々のところに住まわせるというようなことにしてですね、そして、自分たちのキリスト教の影響によってですね、キリスト教化すると思うとですね、もうすでに知らない間に、白人に定住しているという状態にですね、白人はなってきたわけだというんですね。それで、白人の支配の時代はもう過ぎたんだと、
time is up there ね。
悪人の試合の代は過ぎたのだということ。これが神の啓示であるとですね。それからまた神のおっしゃることがもう一つあるわけ。それはですね、いつかね、将来において12時間のうちにですね、このアメリカをですね、火に包んで、焼いてしまうというですね、ことを、12時間のうちにですね、このアメリカを、焼き滅ぼしてしまうということを神様は言われておると。で、それはですね、重心ですね、グラビティ、重心といいますか、地球のですね、重心にですね、電気が衝突するみたいにですね、衝突を起こしてですね、そして、それが、火となって、フレームとなってですね、炎となって燃えて、あらゆる原子がですね、爆発して、炎となって燃えるという状態が起こりですね、390年間燃え続けるであろう。12時間のうちにですね、滅ぼすけれども、炎は390年間燃え続けるだろうというふうにですね、それ様を言っておる。これが神様の、2つ、第2番目のことに意味しました。
一方へ、私は、アメリカ人にいろいろ会いましたところが、ブラックモスレムの勢力は全体の国民社会の 1% ぐらいだと。一世紀自派の勢力だ。と言っておりますから、実際はどのぐらいあるんでしょうか。またどういう活動をしておられるんでしょうか。
He has been told in Japan that by white people that black Muslims account only for 1% of the colored folks in the United States. He wondered if this percentage is true, if you have any better information on it, you'd like to know. And also you'd like to know the activities, some of the activities that you are doing here.
We don't have a right for the followers or believers. They are hard to keep up with. We get 100 today here, 50 over there, 25 here, 30 somewhere, and then at the same time, we get maybe 300 or 400 sympathizers. And you understand what? Not there really joining up with us, but they with us in idea. And this way, they may run to a million in secondary, and maybe 250, 300 or 400,000 actually registered.
You don't have a record? No.
We don't keep a total record of all of them, but we do have a record of over 200,000.
ですね、あちこちにですね、100人とか50人とかいろいろこの信者を売るわけなんだけれどもですね、また、それをはるかに越すだけのですね、100人のところには300人というようなふうにしてですね、同調者というか、支持者というものを売るわけ。それでですね、そういうのはね、おそらく100万ぐらい達するであろうと。で、はっきりした記録はですね、これに関してはないというわけですね。だけどですね、20万。実質20万だということを言えるだろう。
で、白人に、フランス人なんかは入ってるって言いませんか。黒人ばかりじゃなくて、いろんな人種も入ってるんですよ。
Are are there other groups like French or or of other nationalities in your group?
No, we don't have any other nationality. We have some not French people, but we have a few of your people. We have a few of your people.
Oh, Japanese or Chinese?
And Mexicans, we have some of them, and Cameroon, and down to the Central American we have. So,
Yeah, within.
but we don't say that we have foreign people when it comes to you, but French and the American people are the same, almost the white people.
Yeah.
And we just exclude all white.
白人は全部排斥して入れないのだけですね。まあ、東洋人とか、あるいはメキシコ、パナマなんかのですね、中米ね、の人は、少し入ってるの。しかしながら、フランス人はもうアメリカ人と変わらないんだから。
で若い学生層が非常に多いという話も聞いていますが、どういう中ではどういう層の人がどういうふうにということで、
Or what are the kinds of colored people who are the believers of your belief? There are quite a few students, I'm told. Is that true?
About 99% of them is all black people here in America. Now, there are Africans who wants to join up, and some of them left. They are in here just going to school, colleges, university.
Yeah.
But they only want to join up with us.
Yeah. Would you say more than half were students?
Well, I have probably all of them sympathizing with me, but actually to register up with us, we don't have many of them on the register because we not so particular about registering them up because they're already is in the safe zone. The main thing we're after is getting our people out of America. And if we can't, okay, we got to make, if it pleases them, we take America's bum and give us a place here.
大体の一番望むことはですね、そのアメリカが出ていって元のアフリカに戻ることだっていうのですね。で、さっき言いましたように、それがうまくいかないからね、もし神の意志であれば、そのアメリカを多分奪ってしまうことだっていうんですね。それで、ピークという、アメリカを、それでですね、学生生はね、まあ、割と少ないと。まあ、それ、いわゆる、同調編を考えるならば、非常に学生多いけれどもですね、登録ということには、どう力を入れてないというわけです。ね。で、まあ、大体、その中の 99% は、自分たちの民族だと。99% は。
だけどバーベキューって人たちが多いんです。
Are most of these are poor people, would you say?
Well, we have a few that is wealthy, just stucky, but the greater percentage of them are real poor people. I would say 90% of them are poor people.
90% は非常にですね、貧しいと言えると思ってます。で、少数は金持ちだ。
教団はですね、他にも、例えばいろんな活動をしておられると思いますけれども、いろんな活動をしていると思いますが、麻薬やですね、酒を飲むという悪い習慣を断つように、国民に呼びかけておられるということを聞きました。いい面の活動の話を少し。
we have been told that your movement is partly composed of encouraging people to get rid of the habit of dopes and drugs. Would you give us some other movement that you are in this respect?
Anyone that follows me, he will have to quit dope and such things, tobacco and alcohol, drinking, beer and whiskey. Well, I mean, alcohol is drink. And no drunkards, no dope users, and no people who love to have games of chances out on that time away in foolishness. If they come to us, we try and break them from such habit and to teach them to take life serious, that it was not given to us for sport and play. And especially us, while we are slaves, we should be thinking, trying to find a way out to self-independence. This is what we want, is self-independence from the white man.
ですね、自分に従おうとする人はですね、すべての麻薬とか、タバコ、アルコール、ね、もちろんビールも飲むものであるけれども、それからですね、あらゆる薬ですね、これはすべて投げ捨ててですね、もらわなくてはいけないと言ってると。体という、人間の体というものは何もね、遊ぶためにできているものではなくてですね、真剣にですね、考えなくてはいけないというね、我々が今考えなくてならないことは、そういうですね、遊びではなくて、その、独立した企業を作り上げることだと。それそこじゃないというわけですね。
We don't like gambling. And we gotta unite our people so that they will love each other. They must love each other, and each brother must be sacred. You must not draw the blood of his brother. What I mean by that, fighting each other. And they must not quarrel with each other. They must live in peace with each other. And they must stand up and fight and die for the cause. But with any enemy that is against us, if he attacks us, we are never to be the aggressor ourselves. But if he attacks us, we are to fight until we all are dead to try to win.
そうですね、我々はこの我々の民族をですね、統一するという必要性に迫られているのであってね、この民族の中ではですね、血を流したり、喧嘩をしたり、戦ったり、戦い合ったりすることがですね、あってはならないと。しかし一方ですね、自分たちのこの大義にですね、反するような行動ですね、自分たちの使命に反するようなことをですね、するものがならばですね、それです。近所もですね、大義を守るために戦わなくてはならないと。自分たちの民族が全部なくなってしまうまでもですね、最後まで頑張って戦わなくてはならないということである。
例えば自分たちの使命に示して反対するのとは NAACP などのような協力、アメリカ社会に協力している団体こそを指すわけです。
You said you have to fight against people who are against your cause. Does it include people who are like NAACP?
We fight them with the truth. We never intend to attack our own people unless they attack us.
ですね、相手がですね、我々を攻撃しない限りは、こっちからね、攻撃を仕掛けていくというね、意図はもっと持ってない。
The NAACP and the Corps of pleading to the white people for jobs and for social equality only. And that's no future for us. We want to build us, our own nation, produce our own nation's needs. That's what we're after.
NWSPP っていうのはね、ものはですね、白人に対してお願いして仕事をくださいとか、あるいは平等に扱ってくださいということをお願いしてるけれどもですね、それだけでは今将来というのがないのであるとね、我々は将来を求めて自分たちの土地が必要なのだというわけですね。
というわけで、ブラックコース力に入っている方々たちもアメリカ市民権を取っているというふうに私は考えました。そうしますと当然アメリカ社会に対する忠誠心とかあるいは愛国心とかということが問題になっていると思いますけれども、この点ではいかがでしょうか。
He assumes that the members or believers of Black Muslim are citizens of the United States of America. If you are a citizen of America, you have to be loyal to America. In this connection, he'd like to ask for your comment.
We and never will be citizens of America as long as we are here. We cannot be.
You cannot be.
We cannot be citizens here. Our father was brought here as slaves. And that slave court is that no Asian or foreign people of our kind, the dark people, no Aboriginal can ever be a citizen of America. And that we are the property of America, never to be redeemed. That's that court. That we cannot even redeem ourselves. And therefore, we don't consider ourselves citizens of America. It's just only in word. It cannot be in deed because they don't treat us as a citizen. And in fact about it, they don't treat us as a human being. And we can't be citizens of America. We are from Africa, and they have never made us citizens. They didn't bring us here for no such thing, purpose as making us citizens. They brought us here for slave purposes.
彼らはですね、アメリカ人は我々をですね、スレイブと目的性、奴隷としてですね、連れてきたのであってですね、移民として連れてきたのではないわけだというわけですね。それで我々、はですね、言葉では移民ということが言われておってもですね、実際上移民ではあり得ないというわけですね。で、indeed というワードで、ところが移民と言っても、実際上では移民ではあり得ないというわけです。
公民権運動が行われておりますけれども、もしこの公民権法案が通りましても、エライザさんのお考えは変わりになりませんでしょうか。
Now, many people are engaged in civil rights movements, and if this great problem or movement works out well, your theory or idea will never have changed.
I never want to change for colors if the government gives our people civil rights. I still will be fighting for separation.
たとえ公民権というものをですね、我々全面的に与えてくれてもですね、なおですね、この白人社会と分かるためにですね、戦いはもちろん変える。
私たちは 教団のことをもっと詳しくできればお伺いしたいと思いますので、教団の生まれたいきさつ、差し支えなければお話し願います。
Or you'd like to know how or your movement had got started in the first place. Or
On the coming of Mr. Farad, one is named Mr. Farad, F-A-R-D,
F-A-R-D. Fard.
Muhammad.
Mr. Fard, did you say?
Well, that would be the
F-A-R-D?
in English, but we in the Arabic, it's Farad.
Fard.
Farad, Mr. Farad, and not the
ハキミスね。
Farad.
ハキミスフォードさんってやったら言うた人言って。この人。あなた言った人、デトロイト。Detroit. He made a speech in Detroit.
He came here in 1930. I met him in 1931 in Detroit, Michigan. And he was and is my teacher today. He is the one that I represent as Allah, meaning God, in person, whom the Bible, prophets, and whatnot predict this coming one at the end of the white race time. In Arabic, they call him the Mahdi, one who is coming self-independent to guide the world back into Islam and to kill the infidel.
あのね、
And we stand God in person.
alright, Mr. Fard came from Africa.
Holy city Mecca. Mecca, Arabia.
Out here. In 1930.
31. 30, yes, sir.
1930年にですね、ファーズさんというのは、アラビアのメッカからですね、こちらに渡ってこられてるんですね。そして31年に私はお会いしたと。で、彼が私の先生であり、また今もね、先生であるというですね。で、今も、ちょっと終わりますよ、これをですね。そして、バイブルの聖書がですね、自分がアラと彼ですね、アラであってですね、そして、悪人の統治が終わった時にですね、そして独立が実現した時にですね、世界を、全世界とか、その社会をですね、治めるもの、指定されたわけだとですね。Did Mr. Fard appoint you as Allah or God or Bible? Did you clarify that point?
Yes, sir. As his messenger.
And Mr. Fard
I'm the messenger.
of God.
Yes.
And in what position did Mr. Fard appoint you?
He's God himself. And I am his messenger.
ファードさんがね、神様自身であってですね、神様で、ファードさんが神様自身である。で、そして自分はですね、その、召使いである、召使いというかメッセンジャーであるというわけでですね、そのパートを死のですね、使命を帯びてやっているわけです。で、where is Fard living now?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. That is something that we just don't know. In fact,
Not because-
where about?
Not because it is a secret, but you just don't know.
Just don't know.
秘密であるわけじゃないけど知らない。But how do you get instructions or teachings from?
Well, he left me enough to last me for about, I would say, about 40 years. And he gives me instruction. No, but it comes, a word in the ear.
直接聞くわけじゃなくて、耳からね、指令っていうのは入ってくるわけですね。そしてそうでなくても40年分ぐらいのですね、お知恵はですね、もうすでに、与えられておるからね、当分必要でないです。
それでは、差し支えなければ、モハメドさんご自身のことについてお話しいただきたい。
If it's alright with you, or you like to ask your own personal problem, I mean, your history, your date of birth, things like that.
I'm born 1897, October the 7th.
October
The 7th, 1897.
1897.
97, yes.
The
And I was brought up in the state of Georgia, only foreign. My father, he foreign. He grew cotton and corn, rather foreign product.
or he was employed by a white man.
He was under white man, yes. What he didn't own his own land, he let the land,
Yeah.
and for farming.
ジョージアに生まれたんだけど、農場にですね、お父さんは農業をやっておったと。不作にですね、白人から土地を借りていくことが面として。
At the age of 22, around 22, I married. And I moved from Georgia to Detroit, Michigan in 1923.
今さっき25 at that time in 1923.
25.
Yeah.
When I left Georgia.
Were you married?
At 22.
I left for about 3 years after married.
約21の時にですね、結婚してですね、およそ3年近くですね、してから、ジョージアからデトロイトに来た。1923年だった。デトロイトに。23年。
I lived in Detroit for 10 years and moved from Detroit here in 1934, and I've been here since that time.
ここで
9 years.
10年間ね、デトロイトで、暮らし、それから1934年にシカゴに来た。それからずっと。
入れと、
You said you married when you were 21 or 22. Is your wife still healthy?
Yes, sir. She's still alive.
You live with her?
She's in Egypt at the time.
In Egypt?
Yes, sir. She lives.
ここに住んでるけど、今はイギリスに行ってる。
そうそう。
ただ元気だ。
She's visiting a Sunday. Our son would have a son in Alabama University.
Alabama.
Yes, sir. Alabama. A-L.
A-L.
A-Z. A-R.
アラザーでですね、息子さんが大学に行ってる。Where is the アラザー?
That's in Cairo, Egypt.
カイロ、ね。エジプトのカイロにある。ね。How many children have you?
8.
8人の子供。
6 boys and 2 girls.
6人の子供。大悟。
こちらにいらっしゃる方は、息子さんどう大丈夫？
So Chile?
Yes, Yuri.
That's my son-in-law.
Son-in-law, your daughter's
Yes, sir, my oldest daughter.
一番上のお嬢さんの、旦那さん。
He has been following me ever since he was around about 16, 14 or so.
14歳の時からずっと信者になっておられる。で、after 8, what, 44, change,
30 years.
ちなみに、その、海外の大学行ってらっしゃるのは、何番目の息子なんでございますか？でしょうか？
Alright, is the son that you mentioned just now who is going to school, or the eldest son?
No, he's the youngest son of the baby of all my friends.
My son,
His name is Akbar.
Akbar.
It's A-A-K-B-A-R. Akbar. Muhammad.
Akbar.
Yes, sir.
モハメド。アクバのモハメドって一番下の子なんですね。
残りの奥さんは大学をされて、アメリカで、おられるんでしょうか？
How about the other son, the other five sons?
Other five sons.
Yeah, they are in the state.
Yes, sir. No, yes, sir. They're always here, except in that one. They're right here in Chicago.
I see.
Yes.
But they are not living with you, is it?
No, they're all married there.
They are married and live in Chicago. They live in Chicago. 全部シカゴに住んでおられる。その人だけを除いて。What are the occupations?
But they mostly work for the movement.
They all fight for the movement.
Yes, sir.
What about you?
And they work in our business, such as the stores, and cleaning establishment, and some is in the mosque, the temple, that have job.
店を持ったり
Others work on the papers, paper stamp.
newspaper?
Yes, sir.
日本をやったりですね、店をやったり、クリーナーの仕事をやったり、教会、をマークですね、やったりしておられるみんな。そしてみんなこの運動に、運動に協力しておられる。
ウキガスとエライラさんとそれらの何かをどういうこと
それだけをですね。
Please excuse us asking so personal question, but what are the members who live in this particular house now?
This in my home here is my daughter and her husband over here, who have both 5 children.
5 children.
5, but he have 5. 1 son and 4 daughters. And I have an elder sister of mine live here. You see,
She's not married.
she's not married. So she's hitting. Only she's in her 70s. My husky is dead. And we have 2 secretaries that live here in the house. Plus each secretary.
その娘さんとそのご主人ですね、5人の子供が、1人の子と4人の娘さんがおる。ね。それから、初期的な仕事をしている方が2人いる。それから、あと、この先生の、娘さん。結婚してない。
で外側の頃に何か非常に強い印象を受けになったことはおありでしょう。そのご家庭の経験印象を。
Or when you were being raised on the farm back in Georgia, or did you get some stimulus, particular impressions that had led you to this movement?
Oh, well, I was on the farm working for my father. I was not married at the time. I was at home with him, and I helped him on his farm. And from a child up, as far back as I was 7, 8 years old, I used to want to read, learn to read, and study the Bible. And in religion, I was studying up until the time that I was called to teach.
Yeah. That was in Detroit.
In Detroit, yes.
大体ですね、農場では、お父さんの仕事の手伝いなんかで、働いたわけだ。しかしながら、定年の時からですね、非常に読書が好きでですね、特に、バイブルなんかは研究をしたというわけですね。で、そういうことが、デトロイトでですね、紙の上表を受けるまでは続いたんだ。
それでないでしょ。
Alright. I'm afraid, we are afraid that you are getting tired.
Well, that's it. Getting tired. We'll have some other important questions. You will be back. We do have.
よくもするんだ。ねが専門名人で、二大臣であると、名前に、やんきでどう答えた
Newspapers all over the world report that black Muslims are indifferent to the present American or international policies. Is that so?
Is what?
American international policies at the present stage.
Is independent. Did you say?
Yeah.
Independent. Who was the American politics?
Yeah. Indifferent.
Yes. To the politics.
Yeah. I showed no interest.
Yeah. Well, one thing about it, in the first place, America started out participating in the politics making. The so-called American Nation don't take part in making America's politics. And we are not interested in it because we want to get out of America. We want to get out from under this power. That's what I mean when I say get out from here. We want to go for ourselves. We are tired of being dummy-ized by a cruel enemy who have no mercy on us.
大体にアメリカのそのスペース政策ということにはですね、イーグルが今のところ関係してないということ。これが一つの理由だというわけですね。それから、もう一つは、我々の目的というのは、アメリカがホテル外で安くね、その虐待をしてきたアメリカ人の元にはもう折れないというわけで、自然無回避になってくるということですね。You yourselves discourse indifference to the policies being adopted by the Kennedy administration.
Well, I don't take any spot and don't have knowledge of their policies. You see, we tries to our nation outside of America have lots of knowledge of it, and so therefore I can't say that I'm done just to work hard, but I have nothing to do with it. We don't take no part in it, and we know very little about their policies.
それにはその選択についてはですね、よく知らないというわけですね。それならば、これというのは、もう、あれとは関係ないことだからというわけですね。
もう少し言うと、
He had only a few more questions.
That's all right. This
できるんですね。やはりアメリカ人たちが言ったり書いたりしてるんじゃないかけれど、ガスモスもとは民族主義と同じではないかというようなことをいろいろ時々言んだり聞いてるし、この点はいかがでしょう。
Or it has been reported in newspapers that the activity of the black Muslims is quite similar to the activities of the Hitler administration in its nationalistic nationalism.
Well, if that's one is to make his people a better people and teach them to themselves and not to mix up with any other outside races, I have no objection to a race wants to be themselves and keep their race pure. I think that's a fine policy. This is what I want to do, is to get my people out of the power of American school, or destroying them by intermixing their blood with them. And this is destroying us still with him. And he seeks now to force an integration which will further destroy us through intermarriage and intermixing and sweethearting and causing of legitimate children of his, and our people will eventually think into nothing. We won't be able to point with pride to say, here is one of us. If we keep allowing him to visit our home, come among our women folks, and leave children himself by himself. I intend to put a stop to it if I can get enough behind it, even if it caused death of the woman and the man that is mixing. Fine, I intend to do it if I ever get a little strong.
トラっていうのはですね、その民族の純粋をですね、目標にしてですね、他の民族と、区別として自分たちだけのですね、民族を作り上げようというですね、点においてはですね、スタッフの検定だと、トラの政策にですね、で、自分たちのやってることもですね、その点では似たようなものであるというわけですね。例えばこの黒白の小学とか差別撤廃の問題ですね、インテグレーションの問題にしてもですね、自分としてはこれはやりたいと思って、我々が強くなったならば、なぜならばですね、こういうことは、この自分たちの民族の誇りというものを捨ててしまうということになるからである。4月とかバリアルことですね。これができることですね。黒白の結婚というですね、つながってですね、民族としての誇りがなくなってしまうというわけだから。わかるんですか？それからですね、こう離れてるとこうずれてるんですよ。で、この国におけるですね、そのインテグレーションの黒白を一緒に変というか、回ってよっていうの運動がですね、起こってるけれども、これはですね、自分としては、できるだけ、運動が強くなり次第やめたいと思っている。やるならそういうのは黒白の結婚ということを入れるだろうし、そして民族としての誇りをですね、成し遂げることになるから。だから、
thì lý tôi đi được rồi cách đi là trên here.
Well, in other words, can we look upon your ism as a nationalism in terms of races?
Well, I don't say that I have the ism. True space. We don't have the ism. As I said in the beginning, my work is to separate people from the white man and put an end to the destruction of both moral and life of our people under the white man.
Both moral and
Life.
my
He's destroying both.
まあ、それは地域があるかどうかはですね、わからないというわけですね。さっき言いましたように、その精神的な面、あるいはライフですね、命、そういうものをですね、時に自分たちの民族に、持たせるというか、作ることですね、が目標にあるわけだから。
いや、テレビでね、RTX がいいよ。いいや。あとは、いいや。いいね。AACG って、very beauty. Good. Good. ツイート、アウェイ。ツイート、アウェイ。You're actually not in your head. They got here. And we went to the team of doing your
Or in the same way that you are you're indifferent to Kennedy administration, are you indifferent to Arthur Speaker, the leader of the movement, and Wilkin and Mr. Tower?
These organizations that you are referring to, it is Martin Luther King and Wilkin, and is fitting in the NAAC. These activities in the South to try to get equality with the whites in transportation and eating places and living quarters and fair employment. This is all right for people who want to remain as a subject people, but I am not one to be a subject people any longer. I want to be independent. I want to see my people on earth here that they can call their own. And they up off from their knees, going after their needs instead of laying down at the feet of the white people, praying to them on their knees and bellies, begging them for what they have, instead of going, uniting, go out here and get to some of this good place here, and go to work and get whatever people need, there we can get it out of their way without begging. We want the freedom to go do something for ourselves. Yes.
で、私と今どうなっているのは、その彼らがですね、人種の平等を、ね、主張して、例えば交通機関とか、あるいは食堂だとか、住居だ、あるいは食だ、有名でですね、運動をしていると。これはですね、白人の霊俗のもとに甘んずる人たちにとってはですね、結構だというわけですね。いつまでも手にお願いして、何ください、これくださいと、このお願いする人たちにとってはそれでもいいだろうというふうに求める人はですね、それじゃなくて独立であるんだから、自分自身のとって何も一人、物乞いしなくてもですね、自分の欲しいもの、必要なものがですね、得られる措置を選択しなさい。
Yeah, against the ratification.
I think,
私たちは、最中ですね、私たちはいろんな若い人にやったところが、かなり証明をしている人もいない。また、ある程度、同調しながらついていけないという人もいないというふうに。だから非常に私たちはこの分罪を感じたわけなんですが、運動の資金というものは一体どこから出ておるんでしょうか。
Alright, now he has met quite a few colored people in the United States since he came over. And some of the colored folks says that they sympathize with your movement here, but others said that they cannot go along with you. Oh well, and others says that they can go along with you to a certain extent. But above that, they cannot go along. And he Mr. Tsuji is interested in knowing how you collect funds to carry out your movement.
All the believers, followers, they give whatever they can of their money. They love the teachings, and they want to be free of the white man, and they give all they can to support this teachings throughout the country.
And
that the others who are dependent on the white man to support them, but their work, we're not insane over them. They want to be too proud to accept the program that I held for my followers, and God, who have given it to me, that's their material with me, whether they so long or not. We will be the winner.
Yes, still, yes. Let's look at it. So それで、そのお金というのはですね、
いや、毎日の生活をしてらっしゃる方、ご遠慮をしてらっしゃる。
そう、
はい、お忙しいかと思うんだけど、なぜか。
let's see. He'd like to know some of the routine that you have in your daily life. You must be very busy, engaging in many activities. He'd like to know some of the things that you do every day.
Well, my greatest point is answering questions here and throughout the world. And farming, sponges, I said, and farming.
Yeah, informing.
Yeah, not informing, but farming, F-O-R-M-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Farming speeches for the people and taking care of problems of domestic affairs and business affairs of my followers. That's my daily work.
大体ですね、世界の人たち、およびこの国内の人たちにですね、いろいろな問題を答えてやること。そして、お話、演説会みたいなものをですね、世話すること。そして、その信者の人たちのですね、仕事とか、あるいは、家族のことをですね、面倒見てやることっていう言われてですね。
お忙しい。
That makes you quite busy.
ご自身ではこういうような文化。
Or do you make speeches quite often yourself?
No, not too often since that I has been bothered. It's running tired of saying it.
ちょっと、
I do it in writing.
主観性のできないけど、あんまりないと思う。けれどもですね、括弧で、
そういうものに、
could we get a copy of your newspaper any date?
Yes, sir.
To see what
If you believe the stuff,
初め入って入ってこられて、上に
I have been toward the day I did. I did this. So about that.
All right. The first impression that he got of you was that you may be from the Far East.
Oh, it's well said.
or anything.
But, your ancestors were born in Arabia
So born here in America.
or in America. Oh,
Yes.
so they came from Africa.
Yeah.
Very
That's right.
Africa.
Yes. I say not so bad.
So your father and mother, both the colored people.
Yes.
So they,
But your skin is lighter than many.
well, due to the double mixing in people's blood in it, and we have them under slave. Yes.
Rồi về cái này là gì? Cái này là
Can go on. What did you hear?
Yeah, you look more like Chinese or Japanese. So far as skin.
Yeah, I think so. Used to take me sometime.
Oh,
But it's in, and SDI, when they arrested me back in 42, but this teaching they asked me, this teacher just take me to be wise and for Japanese. So I told him I didn't know. That's it. They said these things I told them.
if we are in this name, and we didn't try to take you to me, you got me.
Dr.
I'm with that. Oh, yeah.
With Dr. Taka, Dr. Taka, he used to, visit my that's when I lived in Detroit. He would have his meals. That was when I first started his movie.
Indian nhà phải có một này để nào ăn phải.
Alright, what was the reason or on that particular time when you were arrested by FBI?
Yes, they didn't want me to be out teaching my people that they was marginalized and they didn't have no rights to be in the war that they was in. They shouldn't have participate in the war against our own people. Or the war against U.S. stars. And that's we should have to fight our own people. So, my enemy are going to
Alright, hôm nay thì cái này về cái mình là hai đệ mình sẽ cho một cái này cho chị cái này kia. Cái này phụ sự. Chưa được. Đấy sẽ tay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your
all right, good.
yeah, along.
Too bad because of the time that we're in now and what we're expecting of the change. We should meet sometime,
Mà nhưng mà này mình hiện tại mình đồng thì đây phải này người ta thì phải phụ cái người đấy em mình thấy cái cái việc cái một cái ăn thì mình phải nhận.
I'm very glad to get this opponent with the head to the great newspaper of your country. I'm very much honored to have you to visit my home.
Cái em mình cho ai
I hope that someday in the future, if he ever is in the state, to stop by again, we will do that furnishing here with you about professionally, they say to put in his finger to you know, in his, and do you see you in your I feel very much.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
You're so totally, sir.
Well, I feel just yes.
I heard the word. You don't will drink often much because you see us wish you hasn't offered see you in this place. We don't say with tea. We want to often drink.
So, and they call you in this, and then we'll make you one right. Your son-in-law told me that you spent some time of a year in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes, sir. For health reasons,
Yes.
the thing living out off and on for over a year now.
I see.
And where I live, I'm thinking of returning to Phoenix sometime next week.
I see what you mean. 仕事のアプローチや、だいぶあるようですけれども、あれは、ああいうものを好きなんです。
Are you interested in Chinese wares like you have here?
This thing all out people. You know, other than the occasion elements.
お客様にとって遊びに行ったりね、あらゆる人と連絡に行ってもらってる。You know, I need a lot of time.
Are there the pictures of your son?
This shop one on the
Yeah.
on the here
Yeah.
is not my son, that's my nephew,
Or your nephew? Or it's a
a sister. And the next one is my own pizza.
Yeah.
And the other one over here is my wife.
Oh, I see.
And the other one on the other corner is my son.
I see.
This one, yeah, that's my son. This is I am my wife. This myself, and this is the nephew.
What does the son at the corner do now? He's not the one that is a student, is he?
This one, yeah, he's active in the temple. I see. It's
Very young. Well, okay. はい。これおいごた。おいごた。
多いですか？多いですね。
娘の、向こうでしょ。Does this nephew have his own temple? Can you help you?
Well, they all actually throughout the country. We, the temples all the way here. Wherever they are, it's the famous cathedral and everyone here. Yeah.
But not all the modern temples cooperate with you.
Oh, okay, so I direct all.
Really?
That's why they direct all. You see.
全日の付き合いをしてるね。でも、全米、
そうですね。新しいですよ、やっぱり。知らないものが。
Alright. Much of the furniture that you have here in this room seems to be quite new. You have recently bought it?
Yet, sir, some of it. My followers give me one piece, one give me this, one give me that, and I never forgive us. And so this was one thought I did. They give me what I think. You know, yeah, I don't never buy anything from my family. All of my followers died. I did it for their gift. And this was different. It came from Egypt. And they were killing to be dead. But it's in my certificate. I had a team over. That was considered from the president. Let's see. For Egypt. They did it through the door. Like a spirit, not the what the last shepherd. But you told you got it. But after Nassau gave you rubbish. Nassau gave you rubbish. Yeah, look. Egypt, I think, well, today, and ice cream, so days.
Or do you get some donation in your movement for the Egyptian government too sometimes?
Well,
You don't.
I never asked.
I see. You get help on individual basis.
Yes.
You feel that me?
Yeah, enjoy in the I think so. Yeah.
And this is the house that you moved in when you came from Detroit to Chicago. Or have you lived in?
And stuff. Also from or next street also from Michigan Avenue, where I lived on this street. And well, I mean, it's both set of times, actually definitely for on this place. This place, my father was bought this place for me in 1951. It's
51年にこれ、取引でこう出てる。そういう意味で、はい。
Did you say?
well, thank you very much. All you don't have to say to me, I thank you. I'm honored for you to know in business.
Just think about everything.